Alright folks, we're back again. Alright, we're wandering through the dark eerie house again because it's almost dark at nighttime outside. But we're heading this direction. We got to stop off to the stream real quick because we're still sitting behind the campfire. So we got to stop off to the stream. Alright. I don't see any fish in there. Oh, actually, yeah, I see some fish. Actually, let me go turn on this light here or whatever so it'll show out by the stream, and you can see inside the stream. Alright, here's the stream. Oh, no, there's some fish in the stream. Definitely some fish in the stream. I think that's tilapia floating around in this stream. Anyway, I had to go to the stream and get myself some fresh stream water. So now that I have some fresh stream water, and now we're going to head back out to the wilderness. We're going out to the wilderness. So, look at that fire, it is still going. Remember the fire from the earlier episode? Yeah, that fire's still going. That's the same fire. Oh, look at all them tree woods. The tree woods. I chopped them down with my teeth. Can you imagine that? I did. I really did. I swear. They might look like a saw did, but no, I got some powerful chompers. Some powerful chompers. Okay, but no, for real. Now, I'm going to go sit my stream water next to the food that I hunted down earlier to the Baronimal dogs. So the deer aminal dogs. Okay, but anyway, as you see, I sent them to the store and they got all nicely packaged, whatever, to be ate. So now I've got to whittle me a chair out of some wilderness, whatever, so I have something to sit around by this campfire, because I got, so I'm gonna go whittle myself with a big ass machete, or I'm gonna whittle myself a chair real quick. So let me go whittle one real quick. Like, oh, look at that! I whittled really super fast. That was the fastest whittling job I ever did, anybody's ever done. So and it's green too. So we are now gonna sit and chillax. Oh shit, I forgot my stream water. Now I gotta go back to my stream water. So I got extra stream water out here. So we're gonna go sit by this campfire. This is what I do in my spare time. I love to sit by a nice burning fire. This is kind of what I do, my mellow type thing. It's like kind of one of me and my favorite pastimes. Actually, me and my ex used to do. It's so peaceful, We had so much fun sitting out by the campfire late at night. I mean, I beat myself up sometimes because, I wish kind of things would have worked out between me and that girl. She was a great girl, but, shit happens, whatever. I ain't got no hate for the girl. I ain't even going to run her name through the dirt. I'm not like most men where I'm going to just trash the woman. You know how most men, they have a breakup, or a woman gets a breakup or whatever, and I'm not going to do that. So I'm actually going to give a shout out to her because she's she's another part of my inspiration, She's the reason why I'm the man that I am today, So this is Dr. Cartel Zuri. She probably mad as hell that I even shouted her name out, but she's actually, doing a little something. So I'm giving that shout out to her because she a lot of the reason who I am, why I decided to take another step of my life. To be the funny guy that I am, I guess I couldn't really open up myself like I wanted to her because I was I was wrapped up on her beauty, and I don't know, I just couldn't be myself sometimes, and maybe that's why me and her ain't together. But anyway, I want to get back to being stupid and retarded because, that's my favorite halftime. So just enjoy this campfire and just enjoy the breezy moment. I wish I had some gay music to go along with this. Maybe if I stand right over it, it'll feel like really extra good. Oh, I just roasted some chestnuts over a fire. I just roasted some breezy nuts over a fire. We just like some chestnuts. If I had chestnuts, I'd be like, what the hell? I get nuts on my chest. No, but I don't want no nuts on my chest. I don't want nuts on me anyway. But no, actually, I want nuts on me. I want my own nuts on me, I plan on keeping them in, So, anyway, let me show you the wilderness here. I want to show you a little bit of wilderness of the Breezy homestead. This is actually my folks' homestead. It's called a summer house right there. You see that? I don't know why it's called a summer house because it's got a fireplace in there. I mean, and basically they put shed equipment in there. But anyway, it's got a fireplace. That's where you're supposed to put chairs and stuff and enjoy the campfire, which I think would be sweet, but my folks are a little different. Anyway, this is our garage, and then that door you see right there used to be a chicken coop. And I'm trying to talk my folks into getting some chickens because, you know, I want to chase some chickens around. And that's the little holes I used to go into, I believe. You know, like, and they used to lay eggs and stuff up in there. That's before, like, my folks owned this house. Anyway, and then there's our house. And then that little thing right there, that's called a pump house. The pump house right there, that's got we got an underground well, so we don't pay for water. Ain't that something? You know how like most city people, they gotta pay that, you know, electric and water bill. We ain't gotta pay a water bill because, you know, we get our water free right out of our own well. And that's the thing that pumps, you know, that hooked up to the pump out here or whatever like that, and it pumps the water into the house. But anyway, and then, you know, we got my stack of my forest wood that I chewed down earlier, and I just chewed this down like matters of minutes ago. And out of that tree, I climbed all the way up to the top of it, and I just started chewing my way down and like neatly stacking them on a pile right there. Now, actually, I'm for real about, you know, the wood, whatever. The energy company who came out here because of these power lines. I don't know if you can actually see the power lines, but they had to trim our trees back or whatever, and we decided just to cut the fuckers down. Ooh, I crashed. Oops. Okay, the frickers down. They cut the frickers down. And we wanted the wood because, as you can see, well, I do but the wood. And I'm out in the middle of the wilderness with my spring water, my creek water, and my river water, stream water. And I sit out here and I get all retarded stupid more than I am already. And that's what I do. I love it. And I hope you people love me. This is seriously a proud moment of us. Like, I don't know how many fans I have now, but I'm really hoping my fan base kind of like just spreads through this whole nation, because sometimes I can be serious. And if you get me like on some serious subjects, you know, like even the child support episode, that was actually a little bit of a serious side of me, even though I was trying to be a little smart ass about it, but I was actually being serious because the stuff is, I trip sometimes. But don't get me started on the court system. You get me started on that court system, the crookedest shit in the world. That's why I'm anti-government. I do not believe in our court system or whatever at all, because they are the most crookedest sons of bitches in the world. They ain't no different than the mafia. They are nationwide. What they say, they get. They tell you when and what the shit and who the shit. They do what the hell they want. They ain't no different than the mob. They want, if the government system wanted to kill you, they can. Who you gonna tell? Seriously, who you gonna tell? You gonna go tell on the government? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go. I'll sit right here and you tell me how that goes. If they want to assassinate somebody, put them on death row, who in the hell are you gonna tell? You ain't gonna tell nobody. So how are they any different than the mob? See, people tell on the mob to the government, and the government goes and deal with it. That's like put out a contract on the mob. See what I'm saying? But, you know, people that don't have really the same points as I do, but they take our money. The mobsters, they go up to people, certain business owners, and they tax people. I'll protect your company for blah, blah, blah. Now, the government, on the other hand, they do it sneaky. They take your taxes. They tax that shit. Same difference. Mobsters tax, the government tax. I can go on and on and on. Actually, I probably will. On another episode, I'm probably going to go on and on about something retarded like this, but it totally makes sense. Breezy might be a really sick in the head and crazy individual, but I speak the truth. A lot of shit that people are too scared to touch because, hell, for all I know, after I broadcast this episode, the government probably going to come get me and I'm going to come up missing. They're going to like put me on some kind of space shuttle and they're going to shoot me to another planet just to shut my mouth up because the government don't want the truth being told. I'm telling the truth. For all we know, there could be aliens too. Trying to make it sound like there really ain't, but I ain't never seen an alien. Hell, I might be an alien. Am I? No, but I don't know. There's so much shit out there. Oh man, maybe I can sneak up on the mafia cows. I told you about this in a previous episode. We're going to see if I can see some mafia cows. I'm running, my big old fat ass is running. I am running. Okay, let's see. Nah, they must be out hitting some lynches. They hitting some lynches because I don't see any of the mafia cows anywhere. Anyway, hey, you see this fence right here? Okay, check this out. When we moved into this place, this house right here, that house over there that you can see in the distance didn't even exist. Now you see this fence? Okay, and the house, this used to be all field. and trees and shrubs and like the wilderness I took you into earlier and we hunted on. Okay, that's what it used to look like over here. That fence, this whole fence used to go all the way from there all the way down. Well, then people end up buying this property, right? There's a stake way down there. You can't see it, but it's kind of like even with the garage right there. Okay, and there's another stake right over here. Anyway, then people bought this property, and we come to find out our fence was probably about, I don't know, 5-6 feet onto their property line. So last year, we started moving our fence. You know, we was being nice. These people put their house on this land. We started moving our fence. Like I said, the fence was there before that house even existed. We started moving our fence and stuff. They came over and got mad and was like, "What are you doing?" Blah, 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 blah. And we were like, "We're moving our fence off your property." And the lady over there was like, "Well, we don't want it moved." And we're just looking at it and we was like, you know, we don't give a frick what the hell you want. It's our fence. But we stopped that year because, you know, we did a big chunk of it. Well, anyway, I went out again this year. I started moving these 2 panels right there. They were part of that fence over there. I started moving it. They came out again. We don't want our fence moved. I just looked at them and was like, "What you mean our?" Since it was on their property when they bought their land, it became their property. We was like, "No, it was ours. We're being nice and moving it off your property." They never told us to move it. Now, it'd have been one thing if they told us to move it, we didn't, then they can probably, you know, righteously collect our property. But they never told us to move it. You know, we gradually took our time to move it, but we started moving it. They actually won. We went to the government system to get our fence, and they say, "Well, it's too late since it's on their land, it's theirs now." Yeah, motherfuckers, come park your brand new ass truck on my property. Oh, it's on my land. I own that shit now, right? Right? What is right is right. What is done is done. But the system is freaking corrupt. We lost our fence. So we have most of our fence, but the rest of our fence is kind of over there on their property, which now belongs to them. So tell me, is that justice or not? What kind of crooked ass system is this? Anyway, so my point is, I'm just waiting for the neighbors, because they got some brand new ass cars over there, and you can see their house real nicer than what we got. I'm waiting for them to bring their little Expedition or Escalade, whatever it is, come park it in my driveway. That shit's on my property. It is now mine. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Alright, but anyways, it's Breezy Entertainment. Michigan's most famous, Michigan's most known. It's getting kind of dark out here. I'm going to go sit around this fire again. And you're probably losing sight of me, and the only thing you probably can see is my teeth. So, yeah, let's get one last little zoom in of the fire. Zoom. It is so beautiful.